I was going to play. Welcome back to Garage Games. We're playing another chapter approved 2018. What do we got? 1750 points.
Yeah.
I hope we've got that much because that's what I'm bringing.
Yeah, about that much.
Yeah. So yeah, we've got Brenton's Tyranids, and we're playing the Eternal War mission, the Four Pillars. So that mission sounds a lot like you need to just be beating your opponent, not just sitting on things. You need to be more of it, and you have to be killing more. Sounds like it's going to be pretty savage. Yeah. Savage game.
It's like board control and killing more.
Yeah. So it's like do really, really well. So yeah, we've got the Tyranids back.
Yep.
Up against the Thousand Suns. So I think that'll be interesting too, because Thousand Suns are all about psychic, and your Tyranid sort of thing makes that harder for me. So.
Yeah. I think it's like -1 within 18 of the psychers. So should be interesting for you.
Challenging. So yeah, what have we got?
Changes it up I've changed the sort of the rules around it a little bit since last time. So I'm using Jormungandr instead of Kraken. So I mainly did that because I want to sort of use the Raveners in a different way. There was a few people telling me I'm being an idiot and sort of running them up the board, which, to be honest, hasn't really worked. So let's change it up. So I'm going to use those to sort of burrow and take some like Termagaunts, maybe the Warriors with them or something. So I'll work it out during deployment and sort of how that flows.
Raveners are these guys?
Yep. So they're the sort of combat warriors, I guess. You know, the fast attack choice. So it's a battalion, and it's also a vanguard. So I think the Neurothrope and the elites choices are all the vanguard, and the rest is the battalion.
So who's the elites?
The elites are the Hiveguard, the Venomthrope, and the Zonethropes.
Okay.
So they're all in the vanguard. So it's just to get that extra one command point. Like why not? Yeah. I had it all there. So the Neurothrope is going to be the Warlord, and the Warlord trait is the Synaptic Linchpin, I think it is, which just gives it an extra 6 inches, so it's 18-inch sort of fearless bobble from it. Its psychic powers is going to be Smite and Psychic Scream. The psychic powers on the Hive Tyrant is Paroxysm and something else. Let me look it up.
Catalyst or something?
No, the Horror. So it's like -1 leadership, -1 to hit for you.
Okay.
Cast it. Yeah, it's pretty good. And the Zonethropes have got Smite and I think Psychic Scream as well.
Okay.
And the Tervigon has got Smite and Catalyst.
Okay.
Mainly to 5-up, Feel No Pain or something. And the relic I took is on the Hive Tyrant. It's Yingor something.
Sounds like some sort of Norse thing.
Yimgal factor. It's basically like roll a die and get like +1 attack, strength, or toughness in combat.
Just you do that once
each phase.
Okay, so kind of like combat drugs.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Yeah, so it should be pretty interesting.
Yeah. So you got 3 units of gaunts with shooties.
Yep. So there's one big unit. Well, they're all 20 man. The one in the middle have got all 15 Devourers. So they're the ones I'm planning to bring up with the Raveners. So I've just got all those shots nice and close. Otherwise, the rest are 20 Flesh Borers, 3 Hive Guard, 5 Raveners with Rending Claws and Talons, the Zonethropes, Venomthropes, the old Biovores, kind of love those with the Spore Mines, some Spore Mines here.
Yep.
Good chance I'm going to use like Spore Field again. It's 3 command points, but just depending on how you set up and what the terrain looks like, see if I can block you from a bit of movement or force you to shoot them.
Fair enough.
Warriors with like Death Spitters and a Venom Cannon, the Hive Tyrant with the Twin Devourers and the Scything Talons, and the Tervigon's just sort of stocked with like Scything Talons. So.
And you've got 60 gaunts, but you've got reserve points.
Yeah, so I think it's about 140 reserve points. I've already pre-allocated them. I can't really remember how you're supposed to do it, but I pre-allocated them. So
I don't think you have to pre-allocate. Okay. It's just anything that you can bring on that way. Those points can be spent on or something.
Yeah. Well, the way it's going to work out is sort of like I need 60 points for the Spore Mines I'm going to bring down, so that's sort of already pre-allocated if I use it, and then probably a couple of units of Termagaunts from the Tervigon.
Okay.
I always forget these names. There's so many complicated names with these guys.
Yeah, a lot of gaunty, gurn-turvy stuff.
Yeah.
So and you've got the relic combat drogue thing. That's a relic.
Yes, yeah, that's the relic.
Or whatever they're called. Are they called relics?
Bio artifacts, I think they're called.
Yeah, adaptations or
Bio artifacts. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah. Good.
And these guys have the no line of sight shot.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like that's better if you're not going to be moving them up the table somehow.
Yeah.
Maybe in a future game I can see if I can use them with the Raveners. Maybe.
What's the range on it?
36 compared to 24.
Not bad.
Yeah, no line of sight, so you just hide them behind something.
Yeah, good for killing chaos spawn sitting in a building somewhere.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, looks pretty cool. So, I think we'll take a look at the Thousand Suns. Okay, and here we've got the Thousand Suns pack of freaks and mutants. This is a battalion and an outrider. So in the outrider, it's led by the sorcerer in Terminator armor, and I've got 3 chaos spawns as separate units. Nice and cheap.
Yes.
And the battalion is led by a Demon Prince. I've got the Otherworldly Presence Warlord trait, so he's got a 3-up invulnerable. I've got Araman from 10,000 years ago in there. And for troops, I've got 4 different sets of troops, so it's quite a 10 rubrics. They've got a Soul Reaper and a Warp Flamer in there, and a Warp Flame pistol on the leader. I've got 2 lots of cultists. One's got combat weapons and a flamer, the other's got shooties and a flamer. 30 Zangors up the front with a Brayhorn. I've got Hellbrute. He's got twin heavy bolter and fist and a combi bolter. I've got a Predator with 4 las cannons, and I've got a Mutalith Vortex Beast.
That random monster.
Big random freakazoid.
Yeah.
So, so Demon Prince is the Warlord. I'm taking the relic on him. Oh, and I've got a Zangor Shaman too. I'll take the relic on him of... Actually, no, the relic's on the baby Araman. He's got the Helm of the Third Eye to get command points back. And I'll spend an extra command point to give the Zangor Shaman the Dark Matter Crystal relic. So
is that the one that lets him sort of like
deep
strike?
Pick up a unit with 12 Vim and deep strike, unit of infantry.
Yeah.
So you can do that first turn if you want, but I've never done that. It sounds pretty cool, but I'm not going to do it today. In terms of psychic powers, the aspiring sorcerer for the rubrics, he's got Zinch's Firestorm. The Zangor Shaman has Warp Time. On the Demon Prince, he's got Gaze of Fate and Treason of Zinch. That could be interesting. On the Araman on foot, the old Araman, he's got... Well, he's an Exalted Sorcerer. I should stop calling him Araman. He's got Infernal Gaze and Temporal Manipulation, so he can do a bit of damage and healing. And on Araman 40,000, he's got Weaver of Fates, Glamour of Zinch, and Doombolt. So, plenty of psychic power, not a lot of shooting, and a bit of combat. So, it'll be interesting because my psychic is slightly hindered by the Shadow of the Warp.
Yeah.
And I don't have a lot of DACA, so I kind of need to get in combat with the Tyranids to whittle them down, because my psychic powers are just going to be cleaning off gaunts, I imagine. So
that's the plan.
Yeah. It's going to be a challenging game, I think. So I guess we'll move on to deployment, and we'll be back in a minute. Okay, finished deployment. We've got the secure and control deployment zones, so table quarters. There's quite a bit that's gone into, I'll call it deep strike, but it's tunneling or something, very deep strike. So I've left a few guys up the back here to try and keep myself a little safe. But most of what I've got is bundled around here, a lot of psychic. and obviously things right up against the edge that might be able to shoot, including some of these guys. So not a lot to say. I put the Zangors into Deep Strike with the Stratagem and put the Terminator Sorcerer into Deep Strike. I didn't mention before his psychic powers. He's got Tzeentch's Firestorm and Infernal Gaze, so yeah, he's a bit aggressive. And aside from that, I deployed my army first, so I've actually chosen to go second in this game. So we'll see how that one plays out. We won't be rolling for initiative. And what have we got here?
I guess like you, I've got a psychic bobble sort of here with all the psychers.
Yep.
-1 to hit on pretty much most of the forward sort of units.
Mm-hmm.
Got a little sneaky shooty blob back here.
Whirlwinds.
Yeah, so none of them need line of sight, so I've put them there in range of most of the objectives, so that's pretty good.
Yep.
Gaunts are there ready to sort of just move out and create a bit of a bobble from your Zangors. So during deployment, I spent 5 command points for better or worse.
Yep.
So I've put in the Raveners burrowing, and I've put in the Warriors and a unit of Termagants along with the Devourers to sort of come up with them at some point. And then also spent 3 points, don't know if it's worth it, putting in 2 units of Spore Mines just to try and block a little bit of movement. I don't know if I'm completely happy with it, but we'll see how we go.
Yeah. So in terms of objectives, per the mission, there's an objective 15 inches away from the centre towards each corner. So there's one here, one up there, one open here, and one under the Mutalith. So yeah, at this stage I'm going second, so I guess we'll be back after Tyranids' first turn movement.
Alright, so movement summary. I advanced here with the Termagants a whole 1 inch, but they're a little bit closer up the board for that objective there.
Yep.
Wing Boy here flew up. He's going to smite, and I think I've got the horror there for I'm going to target a tank with that.
Yep.
Everything else sort of just moved up a little bit, shuffled around, tried to keep a lot of the sort of the psychic bobble here within 6 of the Venom Thropes.
Yep.
Shooty blob at the back here stayed still.
Mm-hmm.
The Spore Mines advanced forward just to be a little bit more in your face and annoying, blocking a little bit more of your paths as well.
Yep.
And these Gaunts here just moved along, so we were sort of within 3 of the objective.
Yeah.
Because if I don't get that, you're probably going to get yours and get that point this turn.
Keep it even.
Yep.
So the psychic phase.
Yeah, we'll move straight into it. So I'm going to start off with the Neurothrope.
Yep.
He's going to do Smite first.
Okay. The closest would be
closest
the
visible is
rubrics.
the rubrics.
Okay.
So looking for that 5. Got it.
5. So he's within 24 of Araman. So I'll try to dispel this with +1. That'll do it.
Yep. That'll do it. Right. Psychic Scream now.
Yep. What does that
go
mean?
off?
I think it's a 5, yeah.
Yeah, I think it is a 5 as well. So I have a book with me. Sorry about that. Yep.
I'll try that with Araman again.
No.
I might CP that one because I don't want to cop early mortal wounds. So, command point. Okay, so I'm down to 6 command points now.
Alright, and you blocked a bit of my mortal wounds, man. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
The Zone Thropes are going to rinse and repeat, so they'll do Smite on the rubrics.
Can they cast 1 or 2 powers?
1.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this one
it's
is
a 9.
6.
Yeah, I've got a 9 there.
So yeah, I'll try Araman's last. What else have you got?
I've got a couple here.
So you've
And
used Psychic
one, yeah.
Scream. Do the other ones do damage?
Yeah, so he's got Smite, so he'll do damage as well.
Okay. Yeah. I'll let that one through because the 9's probably hard to dispel. Actually, I'll try to dispel it with this guy. Oh, actually no, it's better to try with Araman just for the +1. So I need a 10. Like that. Take your smite, take your smite spams.
Thought I was a shadow in the warp here. What's going on?
I am the true shadow in the wolf.
Alright. I'm going to do Catalyst from the Turbigon on itself.
Yep.
Needing a 6. getting it. Would you to...
The aspiring sorcerer has got range on him, so needing a 7. No, sir, you cannot have that.
So all of my casts have been successful and all of your denies have been successful so far. That's
it's good.
Good. Alright, we'll do smite here then.
Yep, needing a 7.
Yep.
Nice, okay, I'll try that with the exalted sorcerer, needing a 9. No.
Okay, thank you, finally. And D3 for 2.
Okay.
And he's also going to cast the horror on your predator.
And that's -1 to hit?
-1 to hit, -1 leadership.
Okay.
So needing 6. Yep, 7.
Okay, I'll try to dispel that with the demon prince.
Alright. Well, at least you gave me 1. I was allowed to cast 1. That's
you may have one.
I appreciate that. Alright, shooting phase. So the Hive Guard are going to fire the shot cannons into the Rubik Marines.
Yep.
So needing 3s to hit. Perfect. 2s to wound with strength 8.
Okay.
And -2.
So I've got 5 ups. 4 dead.
Excellent.
Savage.
The Biovores are going to shoot at them as well.
Okay.
No hits, so I'll just drop. I'll do it after. I'll drop in the spore mines around them. And now the Hive Tyrant's going to shoot at the Rubik Marines. He doesn't really have any other target. So looking for 3s.
He only hits on 3s.
Yeah, combat 2.
Okay.
Unless I'm wrong, correct me. I'm not looking at the book. And then 3s. So these are just 1 damage and away P.
Right.
Yep.
So at least I get my good saves. So 2 ups. All good. Okay, so I think all that's left, we've dropped the spore ones down and I've lost the models. All that we've got left is morale, and I've lost 6 guys and leadership 8. So let's see how we go. Good. Okay. On to Thousand Suns, turn 1. So there's been a few advances. This spore mine thing is actually doing a lot of work this game because that's going to chew up all my smites. So I kind of have to get guys in to clear the air a little bit. The Demon Prince advanced and I spent a command point to re-roll it because he didn't get enough. I wanted to jump over here and I re-rolled it and got the same number, so I've just put him in the middle there. Rubrics have moved up, not advancing. Chaos Spawn moved up, not advancing, same as this one here. I'm thinking I might go for a charge on these guys and yeah, it depends. If they're still alive after shooting, I go for a charge and then claim that objective. Moved up a little bit with each of the Psychers, stood still with the Predator, and moved up with the Cultists, Hellbrute and that Chaos Spawn. And I advanced with the Mutalith. So yeah, that's all my moving for now. So I'm going to be onto the Psychic phase. Alright, start of the Psychic phase. I'm going to go Gaze of Fate with the Demon Prince, try and get a reroll. So I need a 7 for this because of Shadows of the Warp. That'll go off. So I can reroll 1 dice this turn. Now I'm going to spend a command point and do Kabbalistic Focus, which means he gets +2 to the next cast because he's got enough Psychers around him. So I'm going to cast Treason of Tzeentch on the what's it called? Flying Hive Tyrant, the Flyrant. I need an 8 for this, so get +2 and -1, so effectively need a 7 on these dice. That'll do it.
Oh, jeez.
Big roll. Alright, Leadership 10. This is going to be some epic rolling, but we'll see how we go. So, even if I used my 2 re-rolls, I won't get that, so no dice. I'm going to use Tzeentch's Firestorm, and I'm going to target the Zoanthropes, so I'll need a 7 for this normally. So I need
Who's casting that?
It's from the Aspiring Sorcerer.
Yep, okay.
Needing an 8 because of the Shadows of the Warp. That'll do it.
Stop rolling so high in the psychic phase.
Never.
It's like I got my dice ready to deny and it just hasn't really been worth it.
Would you like to deny this one?
Any 6 is immortal, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm fine.
Fine.
Yeah.
9 sixes.
Don't do that.
2.
2. Okay. So 2 wins.
Okay. So Araman, I'm going to cast Weaver of Fates on the Mutalith. Normally need a 6 for this, but +1/-1, so I need a 6. Nope. And I'm going to cast the what's it called? Glamour of Zinch. So I'll need a 7 for this. This is from Araman, and I'm going to cast that onto the Mutalith as well. So needing a 7. I'm going to spend my reroll from Glamour of Gaze of Fate. No. Okay, you're not going off. Doom Bolts. I'm going to cast that on the Flying Hive Tyrant. I'll need an 8 for this one. That will go off.
I reckon I'll try and deny that. I'll use the Neurothrope to do it. Mm-hmm. 9. Almost, yeah.
So that's D3 mortal wounds. So 3.
Good
and he moves half speed and cannot advance. I'm going to cast Warp Time from this guy on the Demon Prince, needing a 6 because of shadows. Yep. So,
all right.
would you like to prevent me?
I'll try and deny that using the Neurothropes. And no, long shot, but you know, got to try and deny something.
Yep. Exalted Sorcerer. I'm going to cast Infernal Gaze up at the Flying Hive Tyrant. So needing a 6, sorry, because of shadows. So that won't go off.
Excellent.
And last one, I'll just smite. That will go off on a 6.
Yeah, I'll try and deny it.
Fine as well.
And
You
denied
stopped
it.
me. You ruined my turn. Okay, start of the shooting phase. I'm going to use the Mutalith. I'm going to select a power instead of rolling 2, and I'm going to choose Warp Flare. So every enemy within 7, or every enemy unit takes a mortal wound. That power goes off on a 2. I'm going to command point that. Good. So we've measured it up. These are 3 separate units, so they'll all get consumed by Warp Fire, and that's 1 unit there, so you're going to lose 1 from that. Okay, now I'm going to shoot with the Rubric Marines. So the Flamer and the Hand Flamer are going to go into the leftovers of those Spore Mines, and the 2 other Rubrics are going to shoot at the Zoanthropes. So this is the Flamer. It's got 2 hits, 2 wounds.
Yeah, 2 dead.
That'll clear them out.
Yep.
I've got long range with the bolt gun, so firing up at the Zoanthrope. He'll hit. Toughness 4, I think.
Yep.
So it doesn't wound. And the Soul Reaper. So they'll miss. And 3s. So 1 wound.
Yeah, 3 up and vulnerable. Passes.
Okay, the Hellbrute, I'm going to fire his Heavy Bolter and his Combi Bolter at these gaunts through the gap. So this is the Heavy Bolter hitting on 4s. Alright. And winning on 3s. Killing on 3s, I think. So 2.
I've got +1. I count as being covered if I don't advance or charge with Jormungandr.
That's pretty good.
So I'll still get a 6 up on these. No, 2 down.
Combi Bolter, not rapid firing, so 1 hit. No wounds. Oh, Hellbrute. Okay, the Predator, I'm going to fire up at the Hive Tyrant. So I'm going to need 3s to hit. Rerolling 1s for the Lords. And 3s to wound. Yeah, 2 wounds.
Cool. Alright, 4 up invulnerable. Past 1.
Right. And damage. Big 6.
Oh, okay. that puts him on 3.
Slows him down a bit.
Not happy.
In terms of shooting, I think I don't have anything else that can fire out, so I might just go on to the charge phase. I'm going to charge with the Chaos Spawn into the Spore Mines, and then after that I'll charge with the Hellbrute. So I'll start with the Spawn. Yep, that'll be enough to put him up there. Hellbrute. He's got enough to go in here too. So Very good. Explode.
Alright. Now they hit the nearest enemy unit. So the one on the spawn, anything but a 1. Okay, doesn't do anything. And the other 2 against the halberd. So 2 mortal wounds.
Okay, he's down to 6. And just at the end of that, is it charge phase where they explode?
Yeah, charge phase.
Yeah. I'll just see if I enrage. I do not. Why would it happen now? Well, in that case, I think, yeah, that's the end of my phase. You've got, or end of my turn. You've got no morale to take.
No.
So it's just a question of what happened. I didn't clear any units that are worth anything, so, and neither did you, so we're both without score. We don't get first strike either.
Nope. And we've both got 2 objectives each, so...
Oh yeah, he's just within 3.
Yep.
Okay. Even Stevens.
Alright, movement. Bug swarm. So
Bug swarm.
They all showed up with the Raveners. So the Raveners are sort of along the back line. You've got the Warriors on this side and then the Termagants there.
Yep.
I've moved up with this squad as well, so I'm actually on the objective, so force you to do something about it.
Bloody oath.
And then in the middle, just a little bit of shuffling around, sort of spread out a little bit with the Gaunts over there.
Yep.
Respawned the 2 deaths with the Tervagon at the start of the turn.
Mm-hmm.
The Hive Tyrant moving a whopping 4 inches, moved pretty much straight down in there, and he's going
officially doom bolted.
Yep, he's going to, I don't know, do some stuff, maybe charge some rubrics or something. So.
Something, yeah.
Yep. Let's start off in the psychic phase.
All right.
So we'll start off with the Neurothrope again. I'm going to use Smite and Psychic Scream, both hitting the Warp Beast, whatever the hell it's called. The
Mutilith.
Funky
Get it
mutated
right.
beast, sorry. So Smite first.
Yep.
On an 8.
An 8. All right, I'll try with Araman.
I can't do it 2 turns in a row.
Do I put myself on 3 command points? No, I won't. So, what do I take?
D3.
2. Okay, he's on 12.
Psychic Scream. Looking for a 5 again.
No.
No. Yeah, well, I'm not going to reroll.
No.
The Zonethropes are also going to smite him too.
Yep.
So looking for a 6. 7.
7. All right. Araman to the rescue. Yep.
Yep. We'll get the Hive Tyrant, so he's going to use the Horror on the Predator again.
Yep.
That will not go off. And
would you like to reroll one of those?
Well, I might. I'm on 3 wounds. I'm going to reroll 1.
Let's rub it in. Do I get your command point? No. Right. A lot of 1s.
And
does it kill him?
We want a 1 again. No.
He's on 1 wound.
Oh,
the mighty Hive Tyrant.
Alright, good job. We'll do the Tervagon as well.
Okay.
So it'll be a 7 this time. No. Nearly perilled again. Wow.
Okay.
The Shadows are not doing well with the Warp this game.
Yeah.
Right,
I think Araman's shadow in the Warp is what matters.
Quite a bit larger than this.
His looming
guys.
shadow. Okay. We'll figure out some shooting.
Yep. Alright, so the first squad of Termagants are going to shoot at the Demon Prince. I'm going to use Scorch Bugs on them for 1 CP. Gives them +1 to wound.
Okay.
So it'll be hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s.
Beauty. Dice.
12 hits.
That's statistical.
Yeah. So yeah, winning on 4s, and I get to reroll 1s because they're 20 or more in the squad.
Yes.
So reroll
all those
1.
ones.
Yeah, rolled 1. There you go. And statistically, a lot more dice. So it looks like 9 wounds.
That's plenty. 3 ups. So I take a wound. A whole wound.
Hot dice.
Yes, so I'm down to 7.
Alright, so the next squad of Termagants are going to fire at him as well. So all these guys, well actually there's 15 Devourers and 5 Flesh Borers in there. So this is the Devourers, 45
Look at that
dice. We even had to go to the little ones.
Yep.
Those.
We have to go to the degenerate little dice.
I'll shake it, I can barely hold it. 4s.
Blah. Alright.
Yeah, we'll come back to it.
Yep.
Alright, so 24 hits, so looking for 5s to wound, re-rolling 1s. There's a couple of 1s.
Yep.
There's another one there I missed. Alright. Dropped a hit.
Yep.
A wound. So 2, 4, 6, 7 wounds.
Okay. 7 saves. Takes another one. Another whole wound.
Hey, I'm Dark Elder. Death by 1,000 cuts.
Death by 1,000,000 cuts at this stage.
And that, to finish off that squad, I got 5 Flesh Borers, so
okay.
4s and 5s again. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay.
5s. There's 2.
Alright.
Hey,
another one.
Another one.
Alright, down to 5.
Alright, the Warriors are going to shoot at the Demon Prince as well. They've got 5 Death Spitters in there, so 15 shots.
Okay.
Hitting on 4s. Pretty good.
Pretty good.
10 hits. Wounding on 5s. 2, neg 1.
2. Alright, so he's got a 3-up wing bowl. So he's good.
Okay, nice. And then a Venom Cannon. So Venom Cannon is assault D3. How many shots? 1. Oh well, we'll live with that. Hitting on a 4. No.
Okay.
Okay, the Hive Tyrant's going to shoot this lone spawn.
Yep.
So 12 shots, needing 4s. That's pretty good actually. Toughness 5.
Yep.
3s. So that's just some regular saves.
Alright, he's 5 up. So takes 2. He's down to 2 wounds.
Yeah.
Old faithful.
Hot on those armor saves.
Yeah.
Right, the Termagant's going to shoot at the spawn. 12 are in range. So hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s because of the Termagant.
Okay.
Alright, oh, great. And then what's your toughness?
5.
5, alright. So
5.
rerolling 1s.
Couple of 1s.
1 wound.
Let's roll this one. He takes a wound.
Hive Guard are going to shoot at your Hellbrute.
Hellbrute.
Yep.
Okay.
I think Hellbrute. We'll go with Hellbrute.
No, don't make my surprised tone discourage you from doing it.
But I need reassurance in everything I do. 3 ups. Alright, not bad. And 3s to wound. Pretty good.
Alright, AP's 2.
Yep.
So 5s. Nothing. What's the damage?
D3.
Okay.
That'll be enough.
5, 6,
7. Yep.
Alright, let's see if he detonates.
Yes.
I'm going to hurt myself a lot more than you. I think I'll re-roll that.
Yep.
No. Okay. So, Hellbrute's dead.
Alright, so the last thing I'm going to do is the Biovores at the Rubik Marines. Try and clear some out before the Hive Tyrant gets killed in Overwatch. So looking for 4s. 1 hits, 2 misses, so anything but a 1 for a mortal wound. 5.
Okay.
A mortal wound.
So I'm going to lose this fella.
Yeah, and I'll put in some spawn lines. Alright, so I'm going to charge with as much here as I possibly can. So we'll start off with the easy unit right there. Pretty much in, but I'll see how much I can wrap around.
Very much.
All the ways. Alright, the Warriors are going to go in next. So looking for a 9. Got an 8.
Ooh. Is this your last command point?
It is my last command point. I'm going to do it because I don't really care.
Okay.
Well, I don't care about the command points. I want to get the 4 on this.
Yeah.
So.
Obviously you don't care enough.
Yeah, well.
I'm going to see if I get your last command point. I do. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So yeah, that did something.
And the Termagants as well. Maybe it's just going to be a bug fight. No,
Nope.
clearly not. And then the
Ravenous are stuck.
Ravenous are kind of stuck, so
Okay.
good times. Well done, 20 bugs.
Yeah.
The last charge is going to be the Hive Tyrant into your Rubric Marines.
I'll start with the Hand Flamer from the Aspiring Sorcerer. That'll do 1 hit.
Thank you.
Winning on a 5 or a 6.
Thank you.
Nope. Now I've got the Warp Flamer. Is 3 hits. So winning on a 5. 1 wound. -2.
So 4 up invulnerable. I saw the 5.
And you have no command point left.
No, I've got several. Just...
Oh, okay. Oh, good.
Does he? Does he?
Does he
thrash?
flail?
He should, because he's pretty angry. No.
No.
Nah.
Are you going to charge with the gaunts down here into my spawn? It's only a spawn now. It's not a hell brute, so.
That's true.
And you'll still hold that objective.
I will. Yeah, why not? It can't shoot me. And distance.
Very in.
Alright, the Termagants are going to attack the spawn. Hopefully you kill it. So
Yep.
wounding on, or hitting on 4, sorry.
Do they reroll 1s?
No, it's just the shooting phase.
Okay.
So 5 of them. And needing 5s. 3 wounds.
Okay.
Could do it.
That's enough. So 5 ups. No.
Hey!
Spawn's dead. Alright, so that's 2 kills so far. So you've killed the most. Well, you killed the most when you killed 1. Oh no, you didn't.
Yeah,
So
well, it's the end of the battle round.
I killed 1 back, didn't I? But I've got a whole turn to do my thing, so no.
And we'll move on over here.
Yep.
Termagants against the Demon Prince. There's 12 there that can attack.
Yep.
So hitting on 4s.
Okay.
It's a bit better.
And 5s.
5s again. Actually, probably 6s. What's your toughness? 6?
6.
So 6s.
1. So 3 up. He's good. So I guess he's going to fight back. So yeah, Demon Prince fighting back. He's got 2 Malefic Talons, despite his swordly appearance. So hitting on 2s, he re-rolls his own 1s. And strikes 7, so 2s.
Nice ones.
Yeah. So 4
dead.
4 dead.
Yep.
And after that, I think that's the turn. Yeah, I've got no morale. I only lost 1 rubric and leadership 8. So yeah, moving on to Thousand Suns turn 2. Right, second turn of Thousand Suns movement phase, and I've turned up with my Sorcerer from Deep Strike and the Zangor Horde as well. There was enough room to squeeze those boys in, so that might give me a chance of getting onto another objective. I moved out of combat with the Demon Prince because he's sensible, and I've moved up with the 2 Chaos Spawn. Maybe I might get lucky and kill some guys off the objective. I advanced with these guys in the corner just to bring them up to somewhere useful. Stood still with the Predator. Demon Prince left combat, and the Mutalith, who's now on 13 wounds because he gains them.
Seems dodge.
Has moved up into the middle. Araman and the Zangor Shaman have moved up here, get some good vantage, and my Rubric Marines have just moved into that middle space, maybe avoid some shots from different units, but they can use their flamers on those gaunts. So I've got a psychic phase about to begin, and I'll get started with the Demon Prince. So I'm going to go with Gaze of Fate again for the reroll. So I'm going to need a 7 for this because of shadows. That'll go off.
Yeah.
Would you like to prevent me re-rolling 1 dice?
No, you don't.
No. And I'll smite with him. So needing a 5 or 6. That's 6.
Yeah, you can have it.
Yeah. So that'll hit
Just that
one
guy.
of the spawn.
Yep.
So the Zangor Shaman, I'm going to smite with him, needing a 6. Yep. So that'll clear out another one of those things.
Yeah, I think I'm going to try and stop that one with the Turbigon.
Okay.
So, looking for something decent.
That'll stop it.
Yep.
I think.
Well,
Well, I got a 7.
thought you rolled a 7, yeah.
Yeah. So
Nope.
that'll take out the other little guy. I'm going to go Zinch's Firestorm from the Aspiring Sorcerer. I'm going to hit these guys because I need to do a bit, but I'm going to need an 8 to cast this. No. I'm going to command point that. Alright, so it's a 9.
Alright, it's the any 6s do mortal wounds.
Yeah. So I'm down to 4 command points since I got one back.
I think I will try and stop that. I'll use the neurothreat. No, long shot. But.
So needing 6s. 1.
Nice.
1 gaunt. Alright, I'm going to cast Doombolt with Araman, and I'm going to target your Neurothrope. So,
yep.
Actually, no, I'm going to target the Zonethropes. So he's going to need an 8 for this with his +1.
No.
Do I use my 1 reroll? No. Right. Araman's going to smite, needing a 5. That'll do it.
Yeah, let that one go through.
Alright, so that'll be D3 wounds on the gaunts down near the cultists, so
1.
lose a gaunt.
Oh.
So Araman, I'm going to cast Glamour of Zinch for the -1 to hit, and I'm going to put that on. I'm going to put it on the. I'll put it on the Demon Prince. All right. A 6. I need a 7, so I'm not going to re-roll that. So I've got 2 more guys to cast. The Exalted Sorcerer down here. I'm going to cast Temporal Manipulation on my Demon Prince to try and heal him. That'll go off. So on an 8, do you have a...
Yeah, you can have that.
Nope. So Demon Prince gains 3 wounds. It's back up to full. And I'll smite with him. On a 5. That'll go off. On a 7.
That'll be against who?
Probably these guys.
Alright, yeah, we'll try and stop that. So
Yep.
what'd you get? You got a
7.
7, yeah, okay.
Stops it. And finally, I've got my Sorcerer down the back. He's got Zinch's Firestorm and Infernal Gaze. I've already cast Zinch's Firestorm, so I'm going to go Infernal Gaze into these Hive Guard, needing a 5. Or needing 6. I'll use the Demon Prince's reroll. So he takes 1 wound. That'll put him on 4, and I'll try to smite with him. That'll go off on a 7.
Yep. Okay.
So
D3?
3.
Alright, that might kill a guy. I'll go check it out and come back. Yep, so they have 3 wounds apiece, so one of them's dead.
Okay, on to the shooting phase. So I'm going to start with these cultists firing into the gaunts. There's 14 with auto pistols, so needing 4s. Okay. It's a reasonable result. Strength 3, needing 4s. So 3 wounds.
So 5 ups. 2 die.
Okay, and I got a flamer. So 3 will hit. 2 more.
Yep. Alright, 5 ups again. 2 more, so 4 dead.
Okay. Alright, now I'm going to use the Mutalith's power. I'm going to go Warp Flare again, just to hit these 2 units. So I need a 2 for that to go off. That will.
Yep.
So they each take a mortal wound.
Yeah, so that'll kill one and put a wound on the Neurothreat.
I'm going to fire with the rubrics into these guys. So I'll start with the Hand Flamer, or the Hand Warp Flamer. 4 hits, strength 3, so 2 at -2.
Yep, so 2 dead.
And the Warp Flamer, another 4, strength 4, so 3 at -2.
So it's 5 dead.
5. And I've got the Soul Reaper. Yep, strength 5, so 2 at -3.
7 dead.
Okay, my Predator is going to fire the las cannons into the Turgon. So, because of the Venom Thropes, I'm going to be needing 4s to hit. I'll reroll 1 for the Demon Prince. Okay. And 3s to wound. I'm going to command point that one. No.
Alright.
Alright. So I'm down to 3 command points.
Alright, so it's a 5-up save with the Jormungandr adaptive biology or whatever the hell the thing's called. The chapter tactic.
Shrouded.
So, alright, failed both.
Alright.
Didn't matter.
Damage. 10.
10. He's left on 4.
And finally, I've got the Terminator Sorcerer. I'm going to rapid fire his Inferno Combi Bolter into these fellas. So, hitting on 3s. 2 miss. Strength 4. 2 wounds, neg 2.
Neg 2, alright. So,
they didn't move.
6s, I think. 5s. I'm going to roll them, we'll find out.
1 pass.
1.
1 definitely.
Yep, so 1 wound.
Okay. Alright, on to the charge phase. I'm going to start with the Chaos Spawn, and I'll start with the undamaged one.
Yep, so Overwatch. 1 hit.
Toughness 5.
So 5s, nope, nothing.
Nope. And he goes 4.
Yeah, that
should be
going
enough.
to make it.
Yeah. And the other Chaos Spawn, he's a good
Easily.
boy. There we go.
Good boy.
Yeah. I'm going to charge with the Mutilith into the Zoanthropes and the Neurothrope.
Yep.
So do you have any?
No
No
shooting,
psychic-
just brain zappy in the psychic phase.
Fair enough. Distance 5. Might be a bit short.
I think it might be okay. Measure it up. Oh yeah, easy. Yep.
Okay, time to see how this goes. The Zangor Horde is going to charge into the Venomthropes.
Mm-hmm.
They've got a Brayhorn, so I'm going to need an 8. That's an 8. So I'll move them in about an hour. And the Terminator Sorcerer, he's going to charge into the Hive Guard, so I'll need a 9 on this. That'll do it. You get some Overwatch.
Yeah, I do. Alright, I'm just going to pick these up and a couple of these. Nope. And the next guy, 1. Excellent. 2 to wound, and I roll a 1.
This is your punishment.
Hey, look, it's taunting you. You actually see the 6 on the other side.
Yeah. The grass is greener on the other side. And I'm charging with the Cultists into the Gaunts, so 13 shots in Overwatch.
Hey, there's a few there.
Okay.
Pretty good. 3s. 3 wounds.
Ooh. So any AP?
No.
Okay, so T-shirts, no T-shirts. Distance, they're good. Okay, starting the fight phase with Chaos Form. So I'll start with this guy. His mutated beyond reason is a 5, which makes reroll failed wounds. So the number of attacks is 2, and he's hitting on 4s, winning on 3s, re-rolling for his special power. So that much at -2.
Alright, 2 dead.
The next spawn, his power or mutation is Razor Claws, so he's got AP 4 and he's got 1 attack. That will miss.
Alright.
Okay. And I'll move on to the Mutilith. So he's got 4 attacks, and I'm going to use his enormous claws. I'm going to put all 4 attacks into the Neurothrope. Hitting on 4s. Nope. And he's strength 7. That'll wound.
Yep.
I assume you get an invul.
Yeah, I do. So it's 3 up invuln, which I fail.
So it takes 2 damage.
Alright, I think that puts him on 2.
Okay. Okay, now the Cultists. I've got 9 of them that can fight with the Brutal Assault Weapons and the one with the Flamer. So that's 19 attacks. Hitting on 4s. So I'll chuck that again.
Good.
Not a great roll. And strength 3. So 3 wounds.
Alright. I guess it's a T-shirt save. 3 dead.
Okay, Terminator Sorcerer, 3 attacks with his Force Staff. He hits on a 3, I think. So, yep.
Sounds right.
And that'll wound.
Yep.
Strength 6, -1.
-1, so 5 up save. Nope.
D3.
1. He goes to 1.
I'll spend a command point. Oh, no, I won't. I'll just leave him. Okay, and the Zangors. So I've got 10 in contact, including the leader, so that'll be 21 attacks. I'm going to spend a command point on Veterans of the Long War. So they got +1 to wound. So that'll put me on 2 command points and I'm hitting on 3s. Okay. Your toughness 4.
Yep.
So wounding on 3s for veterans. Alright. So that makes 9 wounds at -1.
Alright, 9 saves at 5 up.
Is that with -1?
Oh, with -1, so it's a 6. So 8 wounds.
8. How many have they got each?
That'll be 3, so 1's on 1 wound.
Okay, so just having a look at the score in this round, if Brenton's killed 2 units in the round, and he's got more guys on, well, he's got troops on there to cover that, and down there. I've got this one and the one over there. So if I don't kill a unit this round, then he gains a point and I don't get a point. So in the interest of keeping it at no points each, I'm going to use Cycle of Slaughter for 2 command points on the Zangors and attack that Venom Thrope again with 1 wound.
So 2 command points.
3 command points.
3 command points to get rid of 1 wound to deny me 1 point.
Well, it was 2, but I spent 1 earlier and I didn't take that off him, so yeah.
You happy with your life choices?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Alright, hitting on 3s. Okay, yep. I think he's in trouble. I still got veterans, so
I can make that many 6 spots.
wounding on 3s. Would you like to make a bunch of 6s?
Yeah, I reckon I'm gonna do these one at a time, and there's a 2 in there. Yeah.
I could have rolled that last time.
I'm just gonna like. There you go. He's dead.
Oh, okay. So that ends round 2, and we're still sitting on 0.
Well, not quite. I've still got to attack. I haven't actually fought you back with anything yet.
Well, you can, but what's the
Is that
point?
going to ruin your plan? What if I kill another unit right now?
Then you get the point.
And was that done at the end of the phase or any point?
It's at the end of the fight phase. So
Okay, so my guy gets to attack back and
yeah,
probably not do anything.
Jumping the gun a bit.
Yeah, cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll attack back with the Venom Thrope. 4s. And then 4s again because they're strength 4. Nothing. Alright, we'll move straight along to here with the gaunts. So we've got 5. So I'll attack the one on 2 wounds. So that's going to need 4s. Good times.
Yeah.
And then we'll do the gaunts around here as well.
Yep.
So 8 guys hitting on 4s. It's a bit better. Wounding on 4s. 2 wounds.
2 t-shirts. Okay, 2 more.
Cool. And then we've got the combat in the middle. So the zone thropes have 1 attack each, hitting on 4s. 1 hit. What's your toughness?
7.
So 5s. 1 wound.
Hey, got 4 up armour.
Hey.
So I'll take a wound down to 12.
Yeah, and then finally the neurothrope. So hitting on a 4, wounding on a 5. No. And the hive guard attacking the sorcerer. So looking for 4s.
Not bad.
Yes, pretty good. Do that again, please. 4s again.
Alright.
Damn good. 3.
Any AP?
No.
2 ups.
All 1s.
Takes a wound.
Hey.
Down to 3. So I think that's the end of the round now.
Yeah.
So yeah, another glorious 0 all round.
Get rid of my...
Get rid of him, and I'll get rid of the wound off the Mutilith. And we'll be back with Tyranids turn 3.
Alright, I've moved out with the big horde that was here, just trying to get around here with the Raveners. There wasn't much choice with them because I was stuck right at the back, so I had to move everything else first.
Yep.
It's kind of the only place they could go. Warriors have moved up to get a bit of line of sight onto the Zangors. Bugs moved forward to get onto the spawn.
Yep.
Maybe we can kill some of them and get some points this turn.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. Moved out of combat with the zone thropes. I don't want you to have some free attacks against me, really. So
Yeah, fair enough.
hopefully
They're not known for their combat prowess.
no, not at all. So hopefully I'll smite him. The Tervigon
You vomited out some friends.
some Termagants there, so that's some more of my reinforcement points there.
Yep.
Moved out of combat at the back here to maybe get some Biovores on him. See what happens.
Yep.
And that's about it. So
Okay.
we'll go straight into Psychic.
Yep. So
So we'll
Smite town.
Yep. So we'll start off with the Zoanthropes doing smite. So looking for a 5.
Yep. Alright, Araman needing a 8 on this roll. Yeah, he'll take it. I've got no command points.
You act like you got a choice if he's going to take it.
I choose to take it.
And D3 damage or mortal wounds. So 2.
Down to 10.
We'll do the Neurothrope with smite again. Looking for a 6 this time. Yep.
Right.
8.
Araman. Nope.
Excellent.
The Wolf is against me for now.
Another D3, but doesn't go off the table. Another D3. 3 wounds.
Alright, down to 7.
And we'll do Psychic Scream. So looking for a 5. 7.
Right, try again. That'll stop it. +1 for Araman.
Yep, fair enough. And we'll do Smite from the Turbigon. Which,
that'll probably hit the Zangors.
It will definitely hit the Zangors. No, we'll still go with Smite. Let's kill some of those.
Yeah, okay.
So looking for a 7 this time.
Yep.
Yep.
The big smite, so
I've got
to try and stop it. I'll try with my Zangor Shaman. No.
Alright, so D6.
1. No.
So typical.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
We'll come back with shooting. Alright, so the Termagant's going to shoot into the Zangors. So looking for 4s, re-rolling 1s, but there are none.
Okay. Toughness 4.
Yep, 4s again. So 2 wounds.
Okay. 5 up. Invul. 1 dies.
Right.
Okay.
The Tervigon has got a Stinger Salvo, hitting on 5s because he's on 4 wounds. Nice.
Not bad.
Strength 5, so 3s. And it's
2.
neg 1, but I think you could get him running.
5 up. So we lose another one.
Alright, the Warriors are going to shoot into the Zangors, so we've got 15 Death Spitter shots hitting on 4s.
Sounds pleasant.
They're going to spit some death at you. So these are Strength 5 winning on 3s. And neg 1, but I don't think it matters.
5 ups. 2 more.
And the Venom Cannon. So 2 shots, bit better than last time. 4s.
Nope.
Same as last time. Alright, so the Termagants with the Devourers are going to shoot. We're doing 2/3 of their shots roughly at the one with 2 wounds. The other third are going to go into the spawn on full wounds. We worked it out. It's like 11 Devourers plus 1 Flesh Borer, and then the rest are going to go into the one with full wounds. So
this is the first 2/3.
Yep, so 34 shots.
Yep.
Hitting on 4s. And I'll re-roll that one for the one off the table. Alright, so 14 hits. Looking for 5s, re-rolling 1s. Okay. So that many 6.
Should be enough to kill him. He's got 2 wounds left. That'll get him.
Yep, beautiful.
1 dead Chaos Spawn.
Alright, and then the last 16 shots. So 4s again. It's pretty good. 8 hits, looking for 5s. Reroll that 1 to hopefully get a wound. No, nothing. Alright, and to finish off the shooting phase, we'll get the Biovores and we'll go against the spawn here. Try and take some wounds off of him before I charge him, likely. So 4s. Alright, 2 hits. And anything but 1s. So 2 mortal wounds.
Alright, charges.
Yep, so we'll charge with the big blob here into the spawn.
Yep.
I think
I've got no Overwatch, so
probably going to be it.
How far do they go?
6, that'll get them in. Alright, starting over here with the gaunts that charged.
Big ugly swarm.
Yep, 14 attacks.
Okay.
So hitting the 4s.
Okay.
Not bad.
Yep.
Looking for 5s. Yeah, 1. Just a bit short.
He takes a wound. He's down to 1.
Alright.
After that, there's some more gaunts here chopping up the cultists.
Yep, so 10 can attack. So hitting on 4s.
Okay.
It's 4, and wounding on 4s. 2 wounds.
2 dead. Okay. I guess I'll fight back with the spawn. So what's his power? 2. Okay, so he's got grasping pseudopods, so +2 attacks to this. So he's got 7, so hitting on 4s. Okay. Strength 5, so 3s. These are -2, so...
So 3 dead.
3 dead. And the cultists are fighting back, so 4s to hit. Not a bad result. More, and 4s to wound. Right.
Oh, pretty good.
Big 5.
Alright, 6s. 5 dead.
And I think that's the end of the turn. I got some morale. The cultists lost 2. Leadership 6. They're okay. And the Zangors, I lost 5 of them, and they've got leadership 7, so I lose more. So what does that go to? An 11, so I lose 4 more Zangors. Okay, Thousand Suns, third turn of movement. So yeah, obviously Chaos Spawn's stuck in combat. I advanced with these cultists here to get out of line of sight of the Raveners. Predator stood still. The Zangor Shaman has flown up here. Demon Prince has flown there. The Mutalith, he stood still, he gained a wound back, and I moved up with the Exalted Sorcerer. Araman skipped over across here. Zangors stood still, and the Terminator Sorcerer stood still. So I might start my Psychic phase with him. And I'm going to... What do I run? I've got to start with a Smite, needing a 5. That'll go off.
You'd need a 6.
I need a 6, yes. So I'll go Infernal Gaze, needing a 6. No.
Excellent.
He's a quality caster right there. Okay, I'm going to try a Temporal Manipulation on the Exalted Sorcerer. Try and heal up the Mutalith. So, see what I get. 10, that should go off. On a 9, would you like to stop that?
Yeah, why not?
Yep.
Almost.
So, Mutalith gains 3 wounds. And he'll smite as well, so needing a 6.
Alright, it's actually on the zone throat, so I'll see if I can stop it. I need a 9 to deny. No. How much damage?
3.
Alright, that'll kill another one.
Gaze of Fate with the Demon Prince, needing a 7 with Shadow on the Wall. Ugh, nothing. And I'll just try a smite with him. So, 26. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you can have that.
Okay. 1 wound on a warrior.
Yep.
I'm going to smite... Actually, I'm going to fire Zinch's Firestorm into your zone throats with the Aspiring Sorcerer, needing an 8. That'll do it.
Yep, I'm not going to try and stop that.
So 9 dice, 2 6s. So 2 wounds.
Yep, so one of them's on 1 wound.
Alright.
What's left?
I've got the Zangor Shaman. I'm going to cast Warp Time on the Demon Prince, so needing a 6. That'll go off. 7. Would you like to try and deny that?
There's probably some other good powers around, but yeah, I'll try and stop him from moving again. Very much not.
No. So I'll just pick him up and put him there.
Yep.
And Araman. So I'm going to fire a Doom Bolt down into your Neurothrope. So I'd need an 8 for this. That'll go off.
I've got no more denies, so...
Okay, so that does 3 wounds.
that'll kill him. It's Warlord.
Oh, someone's gained a point.
Finally.
Yeah. I'm going to smite with Araman, so that will go off.
Yep. Zone thrope.
So that'll hit for 2.
Yep, that'd be him dead. So all the zone thropes and the neurothrope are dead.
Okay. And I'll put, let me see, -1 to hit on the Mutalith. So needing a 7. No. Okay. Pretty good psychic phase.
Yeah. It's well, I've got your Warlord and actually a score on the board.
Yeah. Off to a rocky start with the Terminator Sorcerer, but Araman came through with the goods. So
I think he always does that.
nah, sometimes he doesn't. But you know, for 1 point, yes. When it comes down to a 0-all draw, 1 point is worth a lot. Okay, start of the shooting phase. The Terminator Sorcerer firing up at the Hive Guard. needing 3s. Okay, and 4s. Right, 2 -2.
Didn't you say 4s?
Oh.
1 at
1 at -2.
So needing a 6. Hey!
Ugh, go to hell.
Hey, hey, hey.
I'm going to do Warp Flare with him again. It's actually a 9-inch bubble. I've been saying 7, but I was wrong.
Oops.
So on a 2-up. Yes.
I don't even know where they went. Yep.
That went here. So that'll hit them, him, and these guys back here.
Okay.
Checking earlier, it doesn't need line of sight. So
it's just a mortal wound edge.
Yep.
Cool.
I've got a bunch of cultists down here, and 5 of them have pistols, so I'm going to fire at these little fellas. Yep. So 2 wounds.
6s. Yep, 2 dead.
Predator. So I can see this guy back here. So I'm going to fire 4 las cannons into them guys and see how that plays out.
Good times.
Yeah. So actually, oh no, they're synapse, aren't they? So
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, 4 las cannons into the Ravenous. So needing 3s. All right, and toughness.
4.
So 2s. 3. So what's this saves? Low.
Yeah, so it's going to be 5. Then with the
Okay.
Yogomander thing, 4. So yeah.
First one.
Dead.
Should kill one.
Dead.
Not dead.
Not dead. Alright, kills
2 down.
and 1 on 2.
These fellas, I'm going to fire the small hand flamer into this spawn one, the other flamer into these guys, and the Soul Reaper cannon. So the Warp Flame pistol has 4 hits, or 4 wounds. No, 4 hits. Actually, that'd be 2, wouldn't it? So that'll
just dead.
That'll take it out. The flamer into the gaunts. 4. So 3 dead.
Yep.
And the Soul Reaper. Nothing.
Okay.
No, it took 3 out. Okay, charge phase. The Mutalith is going to charge into the Tervagon and the gaunts.
Yep. Overwatch. So the gaunts have got 9 shots. It's 2.
Couple hits. The Tervagon gives reroll ones.
I think it's only in the shooting phase. So.
Okay.
What's your toughness?
7.
7, so 5s. No wounds. And the Tervagon has 4 shots, no hits.
Okay. He's very much in.
Well in.
The Zangors are going to charge into both of them. I just want to clear the target, so 4, they'll move up a bit. The Terminator Sorcerer, he's going to charge into these fellas.
Alright, Overwatch, so 6s, nothing.
He's in. The Demon Prince is going to charge into the Tyranid Warriors.
Alright, so we'll start with the Venom Cannon for Overwatch. D3 shots, 3. 6s, 1. 3 to wound.
Oh. The Venom isn't strong.
Let me get some dice. Alright, 15 Death Spitter Overwatch, shots Overwatching. That's 2. 5s to wound. And yeah, sounds about right.
Okay.
Distance?
Distance.
Yeah.
He's a happy boy. The Rubric Marines are going to charge into these 2 guys.
Yep. Alright. 2 shots Overwatching. Nothing.
4 inches. A little tight, but it's not a long way. Okay, starting combat with the Zangors. So they've got 10 guys in, plus the leader, so hitting on 3s. Okay, and winning on 3s.
Oh boy.
-1.
Yeah, so that's more than 9. Yeah, they'll be dead.
Yeah.
Yep. All
Okay.
dead.
Alright, moving on to the Mutalith. He's going to swing into the Tervagon. So use his claws, hitting on 4s. 1 hit, strength. Enough.
Yep.
Need 2.
So 5 up.
All
Passes.
good. So Demon Prince attacking, 7 attacks, hitting on 2s. Rerolling 1s. Yep. Strength 7. So not a good result.
Negatives?
2.
So 6 up save with the neg 2. Both go through.
Okay, so 2 damage each.
Okay, so that'll kill one and put one on one wound.
And I'll swing with the Rubric Marines, so here's the 2 Marines in the back. They'll hit. 1 wound.
6 hit. 1 dead.
And the Sorcerer. 1 hit. Swing 6, neg 1.
So, squad dead.
There you got him. The Terminator Sorcerer, so swinging into these fellas, needing 3s. Alright. Swing 6 with a staff. Okay.
Yep.
-1.
Alright, so looking for 5s. 2 go through. Yep.
Okay, so is he on 1 wound or he's taken 1?
He's on 1 wound, so the first one will kill him.
Will take him, and the second one does 2.
2, so he's on 1 wound as well.
Okay, and now with the Chaos Spawn, so I'll see what his ability is. He's got, he rerolls wounds. So number of attacks is 3. 1 hit. Reroll. That'll wound, neg 2.
Yep, 1 dead.
Okay.
Alright, I'll choose to attack with these gaunts over here now, so 4 in range, or within combat, so hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s, 1 wound.
1 dead.
Yep.
Okay, swinging with the Cultist, so hitting on 4s. Okay, wounding on 4s, 2 wounds.
Alright. 6 up, 2 dead.
Okay.
Alright, 16 gaunts here will attack the spawn back, hitting on 4s. Pretty good.
Yeah. Roll that again.
Yeah. Wounding on 5s. Yeah, I'll take that.
Okay.
It's 5 wounds.
5 ups. Spawn's dead.
Hey!
Who else?
Yep, we've got the
Too many warriors?
warriors and then the Turvagon to go.
Okay.
Alright, warriors attacking back, so these are the sliding talons. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Yep, cool. And then 5s. Okay, that's pretty good.
Not bad. 3 ups.
It wasn't bad until...
Yeah.
And then the rending claws, which do nothing.
But don't rend.
Rend. Well, the AP means nothing. So 5s, 1 wound.
Okay. No.
No, scratching it.
Scratching at plate.
Yep.
Otherworldly plate.
Or is it just massive chest?
It's
Yeah,
his
massive
huge,
chest.
it's his muscularity.
3 attacks hitting on 5s will go against the big beast.
Yep.
So,
Mutily.
Ooh, 2 hits.
Couple hits.
Which is strength.
Toughness 7.
I get to reroll the 1.
Okay.
Cool. So 4s, no wounds.
None.
Alright. The Hive Guard attacking the Terminator. So 4s and nothing.
Okay, so 2 cultists died in combat, so I got morale there. So they're, leadership 6, so... okay, I'll lose 2 more. And I don't think anyone else has morale to take. Alright, that's the end of the 3rd round, so I killed 4 units that round, and the Tyranids took out 2 units, so I get a point for that, and I get a point for killing the Neurothrope, the Warlord, so up by 2 now. So on to Tyranids turn 4.
Alright, so spawned another unit, or my last unit of Termagants here. Pulled out of combat with the 3 gaunts, that way I can shoot at the cultists.
Yep.
Stayed in combat with the Tervagon and pulled out of combat with the Hive Guard. I might actually have to shoot the Biovores out in this turn.
Yeah.
Stayed in combat with the Demon Prince because getting out of combat wasn't really going to do anything for me.
Yep.
Moved around with the gaunts here to get some line of fire and range on the cultists, so hopefully I can do enough damage and take him out, make him run away.
Yep.
Moved the Raveners around to get some shots and hopefully a charge off on the Rubric Marines.
Alright.
And that's about it. So we'll go into a nice, short, sharp
Psychic
phase. So we'll do Smite with the Tervagon.
Alright.
Yeah.
So
looking for a 5. Get a 6.
and Araman does not stop
goes
it.
off. And a good big 3 on this one would be nice. No, I get a 1.
1. Alright. He's down to 10.
Alright, so the Raveners are going to fire their Spine Fists at the Rubric Marines. Looking for 4s to hit. I got a few.
Okay.
And 5s to wound.
What's the strength?
3.
Oh, okay.
So it's 3 wounds.
Okay, any AP?
No, 1 damage, so...
2 ups.
Hey!
1 down.
Which one do you take? They're all good.
Yeah, they are all good. I think there's so many guys around, I'm going to leave the Flamer and get rid of the Soul Reaper, which is kind of heresy, but whatever.
So the Termagant's going to shoot at the cultists, so 10 shots. Looking for 4s. Rerolling the 1s.
It's pretty good.
Yep.
Very nice.
That's good. And then 4s again. Yeah, 3. Well, just enough, maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, actually, sorry, that 3 wounds. It's strength 4.
Okay.
Yep.
Got him.
Nice. I'll clear out of that one.
Yeah.
Alright, the Termagant's down here, shooting everything into those cultists. So we've got 46 shots.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this.
Hitting on 4s.
Okay, there's some there.
Alright, there they are. Wounding on 3s.
Okay. 17 t-shirt saves coming right up. That's a decent roll. So,
Not too bad.
what did we save? 5? Lost 12? That's more than enough to take him out with morale.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave these 2 and try to force some alteration to the charging behaviour.
Alright, so the Biovores are going to go into the Sorcerer.
Okay.
Hitting on 4s. There's 1. Does 1 mortal wound.
Okay. Spore stairs. Okay. Onto your charge phase.
Alright, the big squad of Gaunts are going to charge the Cultists and the Predator.
Alright, so the 2 cultists are going to fire their auto guns, rapid. So 2 hits, 1 wound.
Yep, 6 up. Fails.
Alright. And I've got a Predator. Those cannons do nothing.
Yeah. And charge range. 6.
Mm.
Okay, so I've charged both units while keeping sort of a trail along here so I can attempt to hold both objectives for the end of the turn. And by locking up the Predator, it means it can't fire, so I should be reasonably okay down there.
Good move.
Unless Andrew's got some shenanigans.
No.
And the Raveners are going to charge your Rubric Marines.
So they've both got flamers that are out of range, so nothing.
So I need an 8. Perfect. Alright, and the last one I'm going to do is the Biovores into the Terminator Sorcerer.
Alright, overwatching. Little hit. Nothing.
Alright, and charge range. That's it. Alright, so the Raveners are going to attack the Rubric Marines.
Yep.
They're going to use their Rending Claws. So looking for 3s. Bloody good.
Very fancy. Strength 4?
Yep.
Okay.
So 4s, any 6s, a neg 4. And there's a lot of them.
Okay.
So well, they're the only wounds actually.
All of them. So I've got 4 up saves for all this dust. So am I dusty? No.
Alright, the Termagants here, we're going to do 2 against the Cultists and then 9 are in range to attack the Predator. So,
Okay.
Cultists, 1 hit. Wounds.
6 up. Nope. Dead.
And against the Predator. 4s. Pretty good.
And 6s.
Yep. Hey, 2.
Alright. 3 up.
Hey!
Predator takes a wound. Oh.
Alright, so 2 attacks each, hitting on 4s. Wounding on 4s.
Nothing.
Nothing. And I think I might go with the Warriors.
Yep.
Next. So, alright, the Scything Talons are going to attack. Rerolling the 1s. Pretty good.
Good result.
Yep. 5s.
Not so good.
Not great.
3 ups. Takes a wound.
Hey, got a
And
wound.
7.
And then the nothing fists because invulnerable save.
The scratchies.
3s.
Alright.
And then I'm going to pick it up 5s. So 2 more wounds.
It's all good.
Not bad.
We've just had a user error, folks, so we missed a couple of little bits of the fight. He swung at him and did nothing. He swung at him and did nothing. He swung at them and killed 2. And that's all, folks. So got a couple more things to fight with. The Predator needs to swing at the guys here. So he's got 3 attacks. He'll hit once and he won't wound. And I've got a Cultist here. He'll hit. He'll wound.
6 up. Yep.
Oh,
finally made one.
And finally, I've got the Terminator Sorcerer. So hitting on 3s. Winning on 3. Alright, neg 1.
6 up.
Oh, the saves. Okay.
5 up.
That's the end of your turn. I think it's a pretty good turn.
Yeah, it's not bad.
You've secured some pretty good stuff here.
You got
this
some
guy's
morale, yeah.
incredibly lost a lot of morale there.
Yeah, so that's 3 units.
Yeah, all right.
Damn good.
Quite a bit of catch up for me to do here, and I've got my Predator tied up. You've got more kills so far, and you've got more objectives. So
yep.
This could be a flip round. Yeah, we'll be back with my Thousand Suns movement. Alright, 4th turn of movement. So Demon Prince stayed in combat. This Exalted Sorcerer's moved towards the blob here. I left combat with the Predator but moved over near that objective. I advanced with the Zangor Shaman just down here. So he'll give +1 to hit to those guys if they need to do anything. Araman flew down here to try to do some stuff and stood still, or stayed in combat obviously with the Mutalith and the Sorcerer. Yeah, I'm going to go on to my Psychic phase, so I'll start with the Demon Prince. I'll do Gaze of Fate, that'll go off so I can reroll, and he'll smite. That'll go off too, unless you want to try and stop.
No, you can have that one.
No. For 3.
Okay, kills a guy.
The Exalted Sorcerer, he's going to smite. That won't go off. And his other power, I will cast a heal on him, try and bring it up to full. No. Okay. Zangor Shaman, he's just going to smite, try and hit the Turvagon. That'll go off. So,
Yep.
unless you want to try and stop that.
Too high.
3, that'll take him out.
Yep, that'll kill him. Does he thrash? No. And he's going to cause some panic in those Termagants over there. Alright, so this unit's the only one within 6 inches, so they're going to take D6 mortal wounds from the death of the Tervagon.
Wow.
1, so not too bad.
Araman, I'm going to fire his Doom Bolt up at this fella. Needing an 8, there's no shadows on the warp anymore. +1 to this. He's going to smite. That'll go off for 2. So I'll hit the small squad.
Yep.
And I'll put his -1 to hit onto himself. So he's -1 to hit. And I've got the Sorcerer in Terminator armor, so he's going to go Infernal Gaze up at this guy, needing a 5. That'll go off, so that'll kill him. Does some mortal wounds. Or maybe, I've got to roll 4s. That won't kill him.
No.
Alright, and Smite. Won't go off. Onto my shooting. So I'll start with this big guy. He's going to do a Warp Flare again on a 2-up. Oh, that would have helped.
I should stop laughing at your bad luck.
In terms of other shooting, so this guy has a pistol. I'll just shoot at one of the Termagants. So he'll hit. He'll wound, -2.
Yep, one's dead.
And Araman, he's going to fire his pistol at this guy. That'll hit. No wounds. I think that's all the shooting I've got.
Yeah.
So I'll go on to charges. Okay, I'm going to charge with the Zangors into these fellas.
Okay. Overwatch. 1 hit. No wound.
So it's an 8-inch charge and I've got a Brayhorn. So 7 will make it. I'll
Nice.
give them in a minute. Araman's going to charge in the back and into both of them, so that guy will go watch.
So, 1. Nope.
And he's good on 2. The Exalted Sorcerer down here, he's going to charge into this squad. Could be suicide, but we'll see.
I'll get some dice.
Alright, so I declared with the charge onto these fellas, and they've done some of their Overwatch, and after doing some of it, as in number of hits, they've scored 13. Or is that 13 wounds?
No, it's 13 hits.
Okay, well, roll to wound, sir.
Yeah.
Strength 4.
4s.
Oh,
okay.
Not a bit of a turnaround.
Not that great, alright.
He's got a 3-up armour. So, alright, takes a wound. And distance. He's a happy boy. Okay, I'm going to start by attacking with the Zangors. I've got attacking onto them 7 of them, including their leader. So there's a number of attacks. I'm hitting on 2s now because of the Zangor Shaman. So that's good. And Araman is within 6, so re-rolling 1s. Alright, it's a good start. And wounding on 3s. These are AP 1.
Okay, that's probably enough.
So it's, what do we got there? 6, 8.
Right, 1 left.
Okay, and now I'll swing with Araman, so I'll put 2 attacks into each of these units. So this is the one over here. He'll hit and he'll wound. -1, so
yep,
that'll take
dead.
him out. And this one rerolls 1s. Yep. 2 wounds, that'll kill him.
Yep, dead.
So claim those 2 objectives. Alright, and now I'm going to attack with the Exalted Sorcerer. So 4 attacks, hitting on 2s. He re-rolls 1s. Yep. Strength 6 with the staff. So 3 at neg 1.
Right, 3 dead.
Okay, and now I'm going to swing with my Demon Prince. So hitting on 2s. It's good. Winning on 3s. It's alright. So neg 2.
Yep, so 6s.
Alright, 1 on 1 wound.
Yep. Alright, I'll pick the Bivores to attack next. So 6 attacks. 4s. And 4s again. No wounds.
Alright, I'll swing back. 3s. And 3. Nothing.
Alright.
Thrilling.
Alright, I'll just gotta swing with what's left now. So I'll do the Warrior now. Hitting on 3s. Winning on 5s. That'll be 1 wound.
3 up. No. Down to 6 wounds.
Alright, just shuffled the Termagants around, got 5 in combat. So looking for 4s and 5s. 1 wound.
Alright, 3 up.
Hey.
Takes a wound. Down to 3. Okay, that's the end of the 4th round. So we both got 3 kills, or 3 unit kills each, and we both hold 2 objectives. So we're holding the 2 objectives, we've swapped sides. So that's a 0 point scoring round 2. On to Tyranids turn 5.
Alright, so turn 5 movement. I've moved the Bivores out of combat and the Spore Mines down. And the Hive Guard down to get out of line of sight of things. I think that Sorcerers should be dead, but I've been rolling a lot of 1s on the Spore Mine, so the Hive Guard will be a bit of a backup there. Moved the Warrior over this side out of combat just to force you to do something with him in your turn, because you'd kill him in combat in my turn and then you'd be free to do whatever you like.
True.
Pulled out of combat with the Gaunts over here.
Yep.
That way I can shoot the Spined Fists at the Sorcerer with the moved up Raveners, and then hopefully get a charge off on the Predator to deny you from shooting again.
That's it.
And that's the limit of my turn, because that's all I've got left.
So no psychic phase?
No psychic, so we'll
Who
go
would you like to shoot with?
into the shooting. We might start with the Hive Guard on the other side into the Sorcerer. Alright, so the Hive Guard, looking for 5s because he moved. Actually 4, sorry, because he hits on 3s.
There you go.
So 2 hits, and then 2s, 2 wounds at neg 2.
Alright, 4 ups. Alright, damage?
Nice. D3. 3.
You got the Sorcerer.
Hey.
Alright, there's a cheap kill. 1 less psychic power, and you've freed up that little edge of the board again.
Alright, and now the Spine Fists into the Sorcerer. So we've got 12 shots hitting on 4s. Not great. And now needing 5s. So 1 wound.
AP, nothing?
Nothing.
3 up. He's good?
Yeah, he's good.
Okay.
Alright, we're going to the charge phase. Alright, so the Raveners are going to declare charge against the Sorcerer and the Predator.
Okay, so the Sorcerer's Pistol. He can reroll it. That'll miss. And the Predator's Las Cannons. That's okay. That's good. I think that'll go straight through. That will take one out.
Yep.
Just.
It's almost a 1 there as well. And charge range, 3 inches. Okay.
Well, yeah, that's a tough one.
Alright, so we'll do against the Sorcerer first. I was able to consolidate into the Predator after moving or charging. So we'll attack the Sorcerer first. So Rending Fists, hitting on 3s.
Okay.
Wounding on 4s. Any 6s are good, which is good. So neg 4 and these are neg 1.
Okay, so I've got my 5 up invul on these. No, so he's down to 1 and 4 up. Alright, he's on 1 wound. The mighty Sorcerer. And the Predator.
Predator, so I'll use the Rending Fists again. 3 hits, 5s to wound, 2 at neg 4.
Alright, so 2 damage. Okay, swinging back into the Raveners with the Sorcerer. So he's going to hit on 2s. He's good. And strength 6. So 2 wounds at neg 1.
Alright, so 6s. Next one.
D3. 2.
Alright, 1's on 1 wound.
And the Predator. He'll hit. He'll wound.
5 up save. I'll take 1 out.
Okay, yeah, that's the end of Tyranid turn 5. So took a few wounds off the Sorcerer. Yeah, and at this stage you're up on kills this round.
1.
Yeah.
You only killed a unit.
Yeah, alright. On to my turn 5. Okay, yeah, 5th turn movement. I advanced with Ahriman to bring him right over here. Maybe some Psychic can clear out some of those movement, or some of those units. I moved the Zangors a little bit to cover both those objectives and moved the Mutalith over this way. Zangor Shaman advanced to get up there, and the Demon Prince has moved between these 2 units, but he's slightly closer to that guy. And this guy has just shuffled around here to try to get some payback. So I'm going to move on to my Psychic phase, and I'll start with the Exalted Sorcerer. I'm going to try and heal him with Temporal Manipulation, needing 6. That'll go off, so he regains 3. Now I'm going to Smite with him. That'll go off for 3.
Yep, that'll kill the Ravener.
Take out the Ravener.
Yep.
The Demon Prince, he's going to Smite. Actually, I'm going to try and roll his Gaze of Fate, needing a 6. Yep, so you can re-roll the dice. Now the Smite. That'll go off. So that'll hit the Tyranid Warrior.
He's on 1 wound, so kill him.
Yep. Zangor Shaman, I'm going to cast Warp Time onto the Mutalith. So I can do that with 9 inches, which is handy. Needing a, I don't know, not that.
Not that.
I'm going to use my Gaze of Fate. Alright, that won't go off though. And over to Ahriman. So I'm going to start with a Smite from him, needing a 4 with his extra. That won't go off. And I'm going to try and fire a Doom Bolt down into this guy here. So needing a 7. That will go off. So that'll do D3 wounds to him and take him out.
So he's dead as well. Not bad, that's 3 units in 1 phase.
Okay, now just onto my shooting phase. So I'm going to fire his pistol into the Gaunt Squad. That'll hit. That'll take 1 out.
Yep.
And I'll fire his Beam of Unreality into them. Goes off on a 2. Oh, no. Alright. So yeah, I've just got some charges. So I'm going to start with the Demon Prince into these fellas. He'll make it in, and then you get some Overwatch. Alright, we just did some Overwatch off camera. Demon Prince lost a wound coming in, but he made it, and this guy is coming after them too. So I'll start combat down here, hitting on 2s. Yep, and strength 6, 2s. Alright, that's 4 guys dead.
Yep.
And the Demon Prince, same story. Rerolls 1s. Yep. And 2s. Another 7. So I think
So that's the squad.
that's the squad. Alright, that's turn 5 for the Thousand Suns. So I scored extra point for the holding more objectives, and I scored an extra point for more kills.
Yeah, you got all the objectives and 4 kills actually. So
that goes to 4-0 now.
That'd be 6-0.
6.
Oh no, 4-0. Sorry, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, a point for the objectives. Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's brutal.
not a bad turn.
And all I've got left is this.
Some spore mines.
Yeah. I think that was a good game.
Yeah.
We'll call it there.
All right. Another game down. Another chapter approved mission complete. Final score 5-0 with Linebreaker.
Yeah. 5-0.
Yeah, I could see that mission is not particularly high scoring.
No. We went, what? I think you only scored in 2 of the rounds.
Yeah.
So, yeah, very low scoring.
Well, it's hard because, you have to beat what your opponent does, which is, it's not easy. And I imagine that would be a difficult mission for elite armies too. Except, losing more units might not be a problem.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But certainly controlling the objectives, that'd be hard. So.
Yeah. They're kind of not that far apart, but in reality they are. And
yeah.
Well,
for elite armies they are, but when you've got a unit that can cover both.
Yeah, that helped a lot. I think
pretty good.
both of us used that.
Yeah.
Which I think prevented either of us getting points. So,
Well, those 0 point rounds. Gotta love that.
Yeah. It's just the whole having to beat to get points.
But it's hard.
You know what? It's a different kind of mission, so
Yeah. That's kind of, maybe this is the new draw hammer.
Yeah, maybe.
Per round. Draw every round.
Yeah.
It's like soccer.
It felt a bit like that.
As is tradition, MVP, LVP, what have we got?
So we'll start off with LVP is the old Flyrant. He didn't really do anything.
No.
Maybe he killed a couple of Rubric Marines.
Yeah.
But not a really big showing for the game and died pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm misusing him. Maybe I'm just equipping him wrong.
Is there some sort of shots that have better AP and things like that?
Yeah, there is. It'd be half the amount of shots, but it's like higher strength and AP 1.
That's probably better.
Yeah, I have to give that a shot next time.
You've got enough stuff to deal with hordes in these guys.
Yeah.
Speaking of these guys.
Yeah, so I'm going to do the Raveners as the MVP. First time they've made the slot. Using them with the Yorgamander strat really paid off. I think if I hadn't done that, I would have been possibly stuck on my half.
Yeah.
But then you probably would have been stuck on your half as well, because if I had those 30 extra models in my deployment zone, you probably wouldn't have had anywhere for your Zangors to go.
True.
So it could have been a completely different game. Pretty happy with the way they were popping up. I think taking the Warriors with them and the Gaunts is pretty important because of the synapse. Without it, they might have been in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah.
And certainly taking those sort of high volume shots units, I'd have to experiment maybe more with.
I thought it was a cool strategy though. Yeah, you sort of turn up with everything. It's pretty powerful. Yeah. A lot of shots came out of there.
Yeah, too bad it was against a Demon Prince. Yeah, so a better target might have been a bit,
but if you
different.
Find hordes or something in someone's backline, completely obliterate them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or something without a 3-up save with
3-up environment.
8 or 9 wounds, whatever you had. Yeah.
Shooting at orcs or something, that'd be good.
Yeah, that would be good.
So I've got my choices are the Hellbrute. He's he's cheaper and everything, but I think this game, he just didn't do anything. He ran up the board and had some shots, failed to kill anything, and then exploded. And I had to roll the dice to stop him from hurting me. So, bad Hellbrute. He didn't even enrage. So nothing really impressive out of that. And I reckon MVP's got to go to Ahriman, just because, not so much because of the psychic power, but more the psychic denial. That shut down the first 2 psychic phases pretty much.
That really hurt. And I think hadn't he done that, it might have been a different game with the units I could have taken out in those first couple of turns.
Yeah. Today he was the shadow in the warp, so yeah. I guess that's where he really pays off with that extra being able to dispel 3 of them and having the +1 to it.
Yeah.
He's a pretty solid psyker, so yeah, well done Ahriman. In terms of list changes, I mean, Thousand Suns list can be a bit odd, so I don't know what I'd do about changing that. And your list is still sort of a work in progress, or a thought in progress. So.
It really is a thought in progress. Yeah, it's sort of just playing some games with it to get a feel for it, and I guess tinkering around with the rules for the models I've got first before looking at too many extra or buying too many extra things. So
yeah. But all up, another good chapter approved mission. A little bit different to usual, but I don't mind how they've sort of semi-fixed the going first alpha strike thing.
Yeah.
There's an advantage to going second now, which is handy. All up's pretty good.
And the more missions, the better, right? Like there's lots of varieties of missions now, such as sort of the one sort of style. Mm-hmm. You can pick the ones you like and don't play the ones you don't. So.
Yeah, well, we're yet to have a Maelstrom mission on the channel as well, so we're going to have to resolve that soon, I think. Yeah, so maybe next one might be a Maelstrom. We'll see how we go.
Nice.
Maybe. All right. If you'd like to leave any comments, let us know. I'm very sure we got things wrong. Tell us how to play properly. Tell us how our armies look.
Especially with this guy.
Tell us what to do with him. Like and subscribe, share the video. Looking forward to hearing from you. So, thank you.